Welcome to the OBRL Racing League Wednesday night truck series with sponsor Burning Rubber Radio. Burning Rubber, baby! We're getting ready to run a fantastic truck race tonight on Wednesday evening. Ken, how's it going tonight?
Doing great. Glad to be in Delaware tonight. Looks like we got a great race going. 37 competitors tonight, out of which 28 of them took qualifying efforts tonight.
Yeah, the field looks full and these guys are ready to run. I've been watching them over the practice, and it was a really decent practice tonight.
Yeah, the cars are handling. Excuse me, the trucks are handling well. Got to put a coin in the bad jar there. Trucks are handling well. Not sure how they're going to get if they're going to be able to make a full fuel run. They're figuring fuel runs around just over 40 laps, 40 to 43 laps on a fuel run.
Yeah, they said the truck felt kind of it had some grip, but that might give some false security to some of these drivers tonight, as they're going to be bouncing around in a pack here at Dover, short track style. I'm sure it's going to be an interesting race. Make sure everybody stays off the back bumper of each other and gets off clean.
Yeah, it should be a very interesting race tonight. Got Ben Shepard with fast time tonight with Josh Mayhew. Eddie Jones taking third.
Right,
Fourth
guys,
was
coming down
Troy Torgerson, and rounding out the top five is Rel Vandervorst.
because I think I can't remember if we go around once or we'll just go. So be ready.
Sounds like we're getting some last minute instructions from the Grand Poo by 67 Steve the Mule Thompson there, saying bunch up quick and let's get this sucker going.
Yeah, we're going green next time by already, Coco. They get no extra lap tonight.
So second gear, guys, tighten it up.
Yeah, we thought we'd do something a little different for you guys. It looks like John Hastings takes the prize for the noticing and being observant tonight of Ken and our picture tonight.
Yeah, we decided to dress up as Waldorf and Statler from the Muppet Show tonight.
I must say, we look kind of dapper.
Yes, we do. It's the first time I wore a jacket in a long time.
Pace car lights are out. We're going to go racing right away here. So everybody tighten them belts, get up on that wheel, and get ready to smash that gas pedal. Pace car's off. Green flag waves, and we're off and running. It looks like everybody gets a halfway decent start here, as Ben Shepard jumps out in the lead there. Number 33 gets on 87 there with the 40 in tow.
Early on the fresh tires, the inside is the quicker way around. That track's going to widen out as the race goes on, the tire wear comes up and all that. So, but expect your fast guys to run down low for the first little bit to get them heating them tires.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to take it a little bit easy to see what that truck's going to do in a pack here.
Yeah, they're pretty much straining out single file all the way through already. It's hard to run double file for a while. You can do it, but it's not an easy chore. You got to really have a lot of trust in the guy you're racing against.
Yeah, you do. It looks like a real nice start, though, Ken. This guy's look like they came to race tonight. They're waiting to sort everything out, kind of see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, we're up for 130 laps tonight, so kind of an odd amount of laps for an OBRL race, but should be a good one. So people sit back, enjoy, and join us on our social media platforms tonight. Love to hear from you.
Chats are open, so you can participate. And Ken, let's start off with our over-under on cautions. What are we thinking at Dover here?
You know, these guys are going to be concentrating a lot. I see this being a low amount of cautions tonight. I'm going to go with 2.
2 cautions. I'm going to just step out on a limb. I'm going to say higher. So I'm going to go above the 2. I'm thinking 3.
Not sure what happened to the 107 car that He's nearly a lap down to the leader if he had to start on the if he didn't grid properly or what happened. But we got Eddie Jones in the lead of this race right now already at laps.
Ken, I decided to put us up and just give a little wave out to our fans there and say hello. We moved our Muppets, but we'll bring them back from time to time throughout the race tonight. Kevin Rupert's doing a real nice job just sticking in line there behind that 37.
Yeah, Kevin's running in the 12th place tonight. Not sure where he qualified. He's been struggling on the qualifying, but sure races well all the time.
50 Watts running in a 13th position, so that would put Kevin in the 12th position in a 12th truck.
Sean Sadler in the 107 doing a nice job staying on the lead lap, not letting Eddie Jones get him.
Seems like our timing and scoring may be a little messed up because it's kind of connecting and not connecting, and we've been having some technical issues since iRacing did their patch. So hopefully this gets back underway so we can give you up-to-date information.
And if we do make a mistake, we are so sorry. Send any comments to OBRL.net, care of Pete Kopko.
I'll tell you where you'll get a response for that, maybe.
It's going to be interesting what these guys do tonight. Like I said earlier, they do have about 40 to 43 laps on a fuel run, but the tire drop off is so great that I'm wondering if they're going to kind of short pit. Seeing it's 133 laps, the target number I'd think would be about 33 laps, Pete.
Yeah, I believe so, Ken. This is looking quite interesting. We're losing our timing and scoring. You can see on our overlay says Raging Cajun Jones is out. Meanwhile, he's leading this race right now, so we do apologize for that.
I'm thinking timing and scoring is playing an April Fool's joke on us tonight.
Absolutely. I'm looking right now, and it seems like it just kicked back in for a moment, so not quite sure what's going on here. Good racing going on out here. People are picking off one by one.
Yeah, they're taking their time. There's no rush on anyone. They're just going to take it easy the way it looks right now. Oh, I see one truck. That was Ed Adams who just scraped the wall coming out of... that'd been out of two.
I'm sure we're going to see that all night long. This Dover track, you get that wrong coming off the turn and you will brush that wall.
I find Dover to be one of the toughest tracks that we race on in the OBRL. That and the track coming up is Bristol for the Weekend Warriors this weekend. I find those two tracks being very, very difficult. I enjoy them, but I find them rather difficult, and kind of glad I'm not racing today. Glad I'm up in the booth with you, Coke.
Yeah, it's a fun track to race. I enjoy Dover and Bristol. They're kind of my favorites, but for short track, I like the high banks. If you're gonna make me run short, make me run with banks and with some banking. I know Eddie Jones liked those flat tracks. I can't seem to get my hands around the wheel on those.
Boy, we got nearly 20 laps in already, so almost a half a fuel run in already.
Yeah, if timing and scoring are right, I'm showing right now Raging Cajun Jones in first, Ben Shepard in second, Boy Toy Troy in third, Josh Evil Meyer in fourth, and Brian the Bull Glass at 87 in fifth place.
Yeah, falling behind Brian, we got Rel Vandervorst. Vern Margheim, he's running seventh with Tex Kilburn. Steve Thompson, he's running right after Joel. So Virginia's got her two boys back to back there. And then we got Jeff Gilmore. He's running on our top 10 right now.
Oh, Steve looks like he got into the wall right there, or got close anyway. Yeah, Steve looked like he got a little loose coming off turn. Maybe got up into a wall. I'm not sure if he has any damage. We'll have to check it out. It looks like he's running okay still. No damage, no harm, no foul.
Ed Adams just plugged the wall again. So Ed's having struggled with the tires right now and not being able to keep the truck underneath him.
Looks like the 57's looking underneath Steve right at this point. Well, let's see how this works out. Good battle between those two at this point. Kevin sitting right there in that 12 truck just enjoying the show at this point. The 67 lets that 57 go by. No need to fight him on the 12th lap. This field's starting to stretch out a bit, Ken. It looks like we're going to have our work cut out for us.
Yeah, we'll see how this thing pans out here. But these guys are doing great. They're clicking off laps, almost 25 in already.
Number 12 looks under a 67. I'm wondering if that 67 is just saving his tires right now, trying to play the fuel mileage or the tire game. I'll just give a quick shout out to Princess Crystal, burning rubber, baby, number 35 once again. We got it at 35. I'm assuming that Princess Crystal is Raina?
Raina Marie.
There it is, if memory serves. Unless that's someone new rooting for him. Yeah, these guys are just clicking the laps off, aren't they, Ken?
Yeah, they are. Coco, how many cigarettes are you up to tonight so far?
This would be cigarette. I think this is number one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
It's either one or two to start off the race.
We'll have to do over under on that again some other night.
Well, welcome back, Raina Marie. We were glad to see you there, Princess Crystal.
Go ahead, Tom.
Princess Crystal, how many cautions do you think we're going to have tonight? The over-under is at 2.
It looks like Raging Cajun Jones sitting out front here, doing a real nice job in front of 69. Ben Shepard's right on his heels.
Appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah, Ben's closing that gap. It was a second ago, not too long ago, and he's got it down to about just over a quarter second. So Ben's catching up to Eddie pretty quick here, but I'm not sure if it's because of lap traffic, tire situation, or if Eddie's just starting to take it a little easier.
Yeah, it looks pretty good here. We got the first three trucks kind of just staying in a line here. They're looking at lapping at 107 right now.
Actually, I think another great over-under would be how many beers can John Hastings drink in one race?
Well, Raina Marie or Princess Crystal says over. Last night, quite a few on this track. So she's going to say over. We're currently sitting on lap, what, Ken, 32?
32, yeah. So we're almost a fourth of the way in already. I think we're going to start seeing trucks come down pit road here pretty quick.
Yeah, I assume that it's going to come to a point here real soon, and we're going to see how pit strategies are going to go. Eddie Jones looks like he's got a nice pace going. He's got a nice rhythm going as well.
39 speeding, 39 speeding.
There's a pit out shout out for the number 39, Ben Shepard.
I see Steve Thompson's coming down pit road right now.
Eddie Jones stuck to the low line. I'm wondering if he's coming in.
14 pitting.
There's Eddie Jones, the leader, looking at the pit right now.
Joe Kilburn calling out for pits.
Oh, Eddie hits the center wall, or the median there, Ken. Coming into pit lane, comes in a little too hot.
166 pitting.
That's not going to make Eddie too happy tonight. He had nice control of his race early on.
12 pitting, 12 pitting.
Pit stops going right around lap 35. Seems like a lot of trucks are coming in.
'96 pitting this time. 94.
We'll have to see how long Eddie has pits, if he has extended stop for repairs or not.
I'm showing him currently in 20th position.
Yeah,
Looks
he's
like
on his way back out now.
Oh, there goes the 123 into the wall as well. I think that was the 123, unless he got his new number.
Now getting a new number of 96 to Steve Cole.
Yeah, he just went into the wall. Same as Eddie.
11 pitting this time.
You guys are having a real rough time.
166 exiting.
Just to give you a heads up, 35 coming out of the pits now. Rejoining the field. I don't want to be on Raging Caden's team channel right now, I'll tell you that.
If you want me to, Coco, I can always pull him down and see if he wants to talk to us right now.
Right now, he's got his hands full with that 87 on his back. We know how that went last time.
Jeff.
Some of these guys might be going at a two-stop here, going to 43 laps, but they're really going to have to stretch that baby thin the next couple of runs in order to do that. That's asking a lot, and I think with the tire wear off, I don't think that's a real smart choice, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how this thing plays out.
Well, if anybody's going to attempt something like that, I'd expect that 67 to do it. Right now, the 67's sitting, looking on the 33. There's usually...
16 pitting.
There's he gets past him clean, and a 14 follows 67 through. Yeah, Vernon's one of those ones on the longer stall in that 33 truck. So his stints are going to be a little longer. 42's diving down into pit lane here. And either that was a network glitch or the 42 had a problem getting into pits, Ken.
20 is pitting.
You got a few stragglers now that are starting to finish up the first round of green flag pit stops here.
This time by.
I would say in the next lap or two, they're going to have to all be in.
We're sitting currently on lap 43. They'd have to be coming in.
I'm hitting this time by. Yep, tempo. Pitch 7 pitting, pitch 7 pitting.
Jeff Gilmore, one of the last ones coming down pit road, along with Vern Markheim right now. Brian Glass coming down pit road.
2390.
Joshua Robinson, the last to come in, I believe, Ken. And then that 23 truck just shouted out.
Josh is one that will always play the field game. He's pretty darn good at it.
103 pit.
I stand corrected. We still have other people out there because 103 just shouted out.
Yeah, Dave Acita, a newcomer, 103 truck. Brand new to the OBRL. He led a lap or two before pit.
Seems like he's getting along fine there in the OBRL. While we let timing and scoring kind of fan out, Ken, I just want to let everybody know our sponsor for this series is Burning Rubber Radio with Andy DeLay, who's an OBRL member. But take a listen on PMN radio for Burning Rubber Radio on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. They handle all kind of discussions on iRacing and booking and also NASCAR racing and NASCAR Garage with some technical talk. It's a fantastic show. They have different guests on all the time. Give them a look and or give them a listen and check them out on Tuesday nights at brr.show, or you can check them out on Thursday nights and after that on the recording of the Tuesday night show. But live is Tuesday night. You jump in and jump on chat. Check out Burning Rubber Radio on brr.show. Burning rubber, baby.
Well, timing and scoring has pretty much worked out with him. We got Troy Torgerson leading right now with his teammate Mike Fitty Watts running second. Ben Shepard's running third with Steve Thompson. Eddie Jones didn't get hurt too bad by that slight malfunction going into the pit road. He's running fifth with Ed Campbell, Cool Ranch Chip, running sixth. Dan Berghoff, first time we call out Dan's name tonight, he's running seventh. Jim Westerfield, so Reina's cheerperson there, he's running eighth. Kevin Rupert, review committee man, he's running ninth. Christopher Monroe running number 10 right now.
Yeah, Boyd Troy's doing a real nice job out there in the lead right now, holding on to that truck, coming up on some traffic here. We'll see how this goes for him.
Yeah, Troy's got a 5-second lead over Mike Watts, so stretched out a huge lead, and we're almost 50 laps in already.
Yeah, but Boyd Toy coming through that field's going to be very difficult. He's going to have to pick these off and be very careful with the slap traffic.
He's got Brian Glass right in front of him right now, that Troy Torgerson does, and Brian's running the 18th position, so a lot of trucks are running at least one lap down already.
Yeah, this field's pretty well mixed up. You've got different pit strategies going on. You've got new tires. You've got old tires. You've got everything going on.
A couple of these guys are getting their laps back. I see Jeff Gilmore getting his lap back along with Ed Adams.
So it sounds like Princess Crystal was already putting her call in for the 35 to win tonight's race. I told her that that was a bit biased, but okay, we'll go with that.
Hey, you got to choose who you choose. I think that's a good choice. You know, Jim's a good runner out here.
Fantastic job tonight by Troy, or by... We'll give her a little bit of visibility here, if I can get on that there. There's her 35. Looking at her, the 12 on his tail right now. Jim Westerfield just making his rounds. Sitting in 8th position, doing a real nice job in that 35 tonight.
Steve Petrino just going a lap down to the leader, Troy Torgerson, right now. timing and scoring has Joe Kilborn 3 laps down to the leader. I wonder if Joe ran into some pit issues.
Yeah, I'm not trusting our scoring tonight, as I'm seeing the feed is, definitely hurting us. And we run a lot of these add-ons and accessories to give you the best information that we possibly can, but sometimes they're a little slower on getting the patch for the new release of iRacing. So we do apologize for that, but give you the best we can.
Yeah, sometimes they just don't sync up quite as nice as we like to have them.
Good race going on right there between the number 98 and the number 20. Looks like a halfway decent race. So everybody makes green flag pit stops and continues on, and it's looking like a fantastic race. Makes it a little difficult for us on keeping track of scoring, but they're doing a fantastic job out there for a Dover track, which is really hard to run.
Yeah, I see Ben Shepard, second place runner right now. He's closed in about second and a half than what he was a while ago to Troy Torgerson. Troy had about a 5.5 second lead a little while ago. Ben's got that down to about 4 seconds or a little under at time.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ken, we got some thank yous going out there, but Race Chatter's been low as well. These guys are just kind of doing their thing and out there running pretty good.
Oh, you got to concentrate. You got to stay on your A game on this track here. If you just kind of give it a second of pause on the brain feed there, you can find yourself in the wall really, really quick here.
Yeah, you can find yourself in a heap of trouble coming off one of them turns. You lose your focus for a moment.
See, Eddie Jones, after leading the first part of the race, he's still running 7th yet, so he does have a little bit of right front damage, as you can see in that corner of that truck.
Absolutely. So, looks like the 22 or 28's doing a real nice job out there, kind of keeping his truck clean. Right in front of the 23 right now of, who is that on 23? I always forget that one.
Josh Robinson's in the 23 truck tonight.
Yep, green 23.
Yeah, Josh Robinson. Vern Markheim just getting past Kevin Rupert right now. I believe Verl Vandervorst followed him through. Christopher Monroe just calling out a pit stop here. That'd be about the time for our second round of green flag pit stops right now.
Yeah, they are doing it's lap 64 right now, Ken.
88 pit.
Gary Corbett, he's calling out a pit stop here real soon.
Pit.
22's yelling out of Bruce Pearson.
Anyone interested in racing with us in the OBRL, come to the website, OBRL.net. Fill out an application. If you're 35 years or older, have an I rating of under 3,500, and
18
want to race
18
green
pitting.
flag laps, have a lot of fun with some of these drivers, come meet us, come join us,
98
come race
pitting,
with us.
98's gonna pit.
Yeah, as you said, big announcement today with the OBRL with the Cup Series going to the Premier Series, huh, Ken?
That is true. Yeah, we have great membership right now, and our weekend races have always been full, and we've had drivers not being able to make it, not sign in on time. So we made Sunday our premier, where you will not see a three-digit car out there on a Sunday morning run. And it gives these guys who do have three digits something to really, really work for so they can race in our premier division.
Yeah, it'll be a two-digit number only, and after you get off probation, get your two-digit number, you can come race with us in our Premier Cup Series at Metro Ford, emetroford.com.
Thirty-nine pitting, 39 pitting. 12 pitting. '98 exiting pit, 98's out.
Troy Torgerson, our leader, made a pit stop. He's back out on the racetrack right now, giving the lead to Ben Shepard right now.
Thanks, Jim.
Ben's bouncing around up front all night long again.
Strong move there by Steve Thompson, getting past a couple cars in the corner there.
Whoa, we got a little bit of wiggle there with the 33 coming down on the 98 a little bit, trying to save his spot. I don't think he knew he was there. But everybody comes through unscathed. 40 of Joel Kilburn is jumping into pits right now.
Adamson in the 166 truck, and Vern got really close there, and Finny Watts just had nowhere to go, cut it real low, and good job by Vern to keep it away from both of those guys there as he was getting through traffic there. Vern is our leader right now with less than 60 to go.
Knocking them laps out. We're going on lap 75 when we cross that stripe.
Pete, it's time for us to pick winners and losers tonight.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Go ahead and pick yours first, Ken. I'll let you have first pick.
All right. Well, you know, Troy Torgerson's been looking awful strong, but I'm going with a guy that has not let me down this year. I think every time I've picked him, he has pulled it off for me. I'm going with the 69 truck of Ben Shepard.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. Give me a minute here.
It's a tough choice, isn't it, man?
I'm gonna go with. I seen him up front. I think he's playing a tire game. I'm gonna go with Steve the Mule Thompson, number 67. He's in 10th position right now.
Well, you know, Raina's picked, so everybody else in social media out on the platforms with us, let us know who you're rooting for tonight's race win.
We'll have to see what comes up on our chat here, but we know we got 35, 67, and 69 for our race winners tonight.
Dean Gear joined us on our social media. Dean, just a new member to the OBRL, just missed tonight's race. Didn't get home in time in order to make the run tonight.
Yeah, Dean wanted to get a shot here at the OBRL, and he'll be joining us, I hope, soon, and we'll see he'll be out there mixing it up with these guys soon enough.
Well, Coco, seeing it is April Fool's Day today, did anyone play a practical joke on you today, or did you get away unscathed so far?
I got away unscathed so far. It's the big joke on all of us is trying to get through this corona thing, and hope all our listeners and our viewers are being safe, staying healthy, and following the guidelines to continue to a fight against this virus that's taken on everybody. I think a lot of people have lost their humor for today, but hopefully we can bring that back for them.
Yeah, hopefully this race will get it off their mind for a couple hours, that they can sit back, enjoy a good race, and worry about this thing hopefully tomorrow again.
Absolutely, and I actually think that the Muppets hopefully gave you a smile for those of you who didn't notice, but we thought it was pretty funny.
I sure look a hell of a lot better as a Muppet than I do in real life. I got a face for radio.
Nice. At the 15 all over the back end of the 33. Clogging the 33, kind of got a traffic jam behind him. 02 drives underneath the 22 and then wants to go ahead and give a shot around the 15 here. Looks like the 15 does have the nose underneath Vern at this point, and then 33 truck. Vern lets him go by.
Thank you.
Vern and Mark, I'm showing in position 1 right now, Ken. Doing a real nice job just keeping that truck lean.
Yeah, he's one of 3 vehicles that have not pitted yet. We have Vern, Ralph Vandervorst, and Brian Glass who have not pitted. Other than that, everyone else has.
Whole different pitch strategy between those 3 folks, huh? Showing 41 laps on those tires. Vernon should be coming in shortly. He's going to be running that thing pretty dry.
Amazing that these guys have gone so far without a caution. These guys are doing an awesome job tonight.
Absolutely. They're doing a fantastic job as the 22 looks underneath the 103.
Twenty's pitting. 20 is pitting.
20's coming into pit lane at this point.
Kel Miller calling that out.
Watch him come down the pit road here. Pit road speed, nice and slow, locks him up a little bit. Oh, almost takes out the cone or the barrels like everyone else. I think it's hard getting in there, Ken. 33, yeah.
Dover is hard to do as a hot pit. It is tough to get woed down. You're already wound down going into 3. You got to cut her down low. And on old tires, that thing just likes to slide it back up that racetrack. It does not like to stay down on that blacktop surface. Vern Margheim in the pits right now.
Yeah, I got him coming in right now behind the 107. He does a nice entry there. Doesn't seem to lock him up or anything.
It's something you definitely need to practice during the practice sessions of how to do a hot pit here, because this is one of the tougher tracks. This in Rockingham and Darlington is a killer to me. Darlington, I feel, is one of the hardest ones to get in pit stall.
Yeah, they are difficult, Darlington. Vernon Margheim still showing. We'll have to wait for our pace to come up. We got 42 coming out right now. So he joins the field.
Yellow.
Yellow's out.
Caution is out.
Sorry, Ken, I wasn't on the crash there. I'm not quite sure what happened.
I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything yet.
Oh, I'm showing the 69 around. Let's see what we can find from him.
For the outside 107.
Boy, Coco is looking at that. Wondering if your people are watching the Sunday afternoon NASCAR race on iRacing. Fox Sports 1's been carrying them the last couple of weeks, and hope you people are enjoying it. I think our OBRL guys do a nicer job. We have a lot less cautions than what those guys normally do, but it's good entertainment. It's good to see your NASCAR stars out there competing in something like this, and it's a lot of fun. Pete, what are you coming up with?
I don't have anything on that. As soon as I go into that accident, it appears that I lose connectivity to 69, so I can't bring that up for you.
So it does sound like it's a 69 truck of Ben Shepherd. So there goes my chance of pulling off a victory tonight. Sorry to hear that, but well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I
Coca,
saw.
you're still alive yet in tonight's race?
Yes, I am, but 69 definitely got tow into the pits from there, sitting there. And like I said, I could not get to the actual accident, and we apologize, but that's where we're at tonight. Yeah, we'll see. Ken can kind of give us an update, see what his machine picked up.
Yeah, I can do that quick. I can do that quick. Is he in pit?
See if we can get somebody in here to talk with and see what happened here. Right now we got, it looks like 35 lead this race. I'm not sure if it's lapped down or not. See what we can do here. Doesn't look like 35's in Discord.
Ed Larson, you got Ken and Coco up in the booth. Ed, do you hear us?
Yeah, Ken and Coco up in the booth. How you doing?
We're doing good. How are you guys situated tonight?
Oh, I've had better nights, dude. I had an experimental setup on my wheel tonight that I just wanted to try out, and I just killed the first run. Overdrove it really, really bad, and like put the anchor out and went dead backwards to the back of the field, and then missed pit lane to complicate it. So, has not been the best nights, no.
So how's the truck handling for you though when you're on track? Doing pretty decent, or just since you missed the mark, it's just not coming around?
Yeah, no, the track feels pretty good. I had Tyler, my son, come down. He gave me a couple of adjustments that got me back in line, so I wasn't killing the thing on exit. It's easy to get tight on exit. It feels really good entry center, but the hard thing is just a little bit throttle too early through the center, and you're just killing this thing on exit. And your right front is shit. Now, some of the guys I know are like 20, 30%. Shit, it felt like my right front was going down. That's why I missed pit lane.
All right, well, it looks like you're getting ready to go back to green, buddy. We don't want to interrupt you. Get those wheels going and show us a good run tonight.
Yeah, I don't wish any misfortune to any of the other drivers, but a couple quick cautions, I wouldn't be complaining too much.
There you go, buddy. Good luck for the rest of the race.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Telling me to pass for 37.
Coco, what I seen what happened with Ben Shepherd is him and Steve Thompson were battling, and Ben got underneath Steve. Steve went up, hit the wall, bounced off the wall, came down and hit the right front corner of Ben Shepherd, sending him into the inside wall down the backstretch.
Oh, that's a shame. And that's where's Steve at? Because that's my choice.
I'm not sure. Steve might have taken some damage, so I'm not sure. He's in pit road right now, so I think we're both going to struggle tonight on our picks.
Uh-oh, that sounds bad. Well, it looks like the Princess Crystal still has her 35 out there. Going to take the win if he stays good.
Well, it looks like he just got the wave around, and I know he's on the lead lap. I believe he's running in 12th position right now.
Yeah, Ken, we didn't get to say a good start off here, but I'm going to give him a lead. Burning rubber radio, baby. We're off and running.
These guys should be able to go the rest of the way on green flag here. They should have enough fuel in their vehicles to go. So kind of gives Vern Markheim a huge advantage. But Dan Berghoff's running second right now with Mike Fitty Watts running third. Kevin Rupert, he's stepped it up. He's up in fourth place with Cool Ranch Chip, Ed Campbell. Sixth is Josh Mayhew. Seventh goes to Christopher Monroe. Eighth place, Troy Torgerson. Ninth goes to Dakota Pischke. We haven't called out Dakota's name in quite a while. And running top 10, Eddie Jones.
Eddie's doing a nice job picking up. The 40's behind him right now. I'm not sure if the 40's down below. Yeah, the 40 is definitely a lap down, but still pushing hard to get through. It looks like he might be in, see if he's anywhere near lucky dog position.
Looks like Joel's 4 laps down to the leader right now.
Yep.
Got Gary Corbett, Jim Westerfield, Ralph Vanderforst, and Tony Womack. Those are the remaining 4 cars on the lead lap at this time.
We got some single file. We got Dip Chip going there crazy back there in 4th position, 5th position, Ken. Cool Ranch.
Dan Berghoff putting some pretty good pressure on Vern Markheim right now.
39 shows good track awareness. There's the O2, just pokes in a little bit. He does give him room to do his business, and some good racing right there between those two fellas.
Kevin Rupert, he's up to 3rd place, just passing Mike Fitty Watts.
Kevin's had a strong run all night long. Kevin's been pretty good all night long. He looks like he's got a good grasp of that wheel tonight.
Yeah, he's probably going to yell at me for not picking him for the win tonight. He did after last week's race.
18's doing a real nice job holding him off at this point, but I think Kevin's got the truck to beat right now out of those 3. Vernon's doing a fantastic job. Just hope he doesn't blow those tires before the end of this race. We're sitting at 100 laps right now. 30 laps to go, Ken, after we cross the stripe.
Yeah, I still see Steve Thompson still sitting on pit road along with Chris Sawalish.
Yeah, doing a real nice job, these guys. These guys are...
From me, Tony, I'm riding. I'm 10 on 10.
Kevin goes and takes that 18 or that spot from the 18.
Yes. Brush the wall, trying to look at information.
You got the 12 looking at the 33. If I could, I'd want to stay right about there until about 10 to go, and then I'd push that 33 a little bit.
I wouldn't be hurting my tires any more than I had to stay with them. And then I would be charging. You're darn right. I think your thoughts there, Coco, are correct.
As long as that 18 doesn't pressure them too much and get some laps under their belt, they still have 30 or 27 laps to go. So they still got some running to do. But I think he's in a prime position right now. We're going to go back through the field here a little bit as these guys work this out. We'll come back to them in a minute.
I see Ben Shepard did disconnect from tonight's race. Must have had too much damage on that truck. Loaded her back up on the hauler, heading back home. He'll try again this weekend or next week early.
Yeah, he'll do it. He did a nice job. He was running really well tonight. It's a shame he got caught up into something there.
Yeah, it's a shame he took out both of the guys we chose to win tonight.
Yeah, yes it is. Canet 98 and 39 and just in the 99 are just battling it out here. They got 2 wide in front of them. Eddie Jones is sitting there seeing what he can come up with, kind of waiting it out. Doing a real nice job here.
Yeah, by the time these guys get through this pack of cars in front of them, past a couple of these guys, their tires are going to be so wore out they'll have nothing for the leaders.
It's going to be rough. Finally,
These
the 99 and the 39 get past the O2, and here goes 98 underneath.
These laps are clicking away pretty quick. We got 25 to go, Coco.
14's underneath the O2.
Nice pass there by Eddie Jones over Josh Mayhew.
19 sticks it in and tries to dive it a little bit. Gets off the line a little bit. May hurt his speed coming off the turn.
Great race for Dakota Pischke in the 19 truck. Great to see Dakota running so good tonight.
Vernon Margheim still pushing it. Kevin drops back a bit, Ken. There's a nice big gap between him and second place right now at the 12.
Yeah, there's a half a second gap there. Vern's pulling it out, but I'm just wondering if Kevin's kind of conserving, like you said, to make it one last ditch in the last 10 to go.
Yeah, I think he's keeping him right in distance. He's a smart driver, so we'll see how that ends up for him. Just real quick before we end this tonight, and I'm going to bring out the Sunday Cup Series, our premier series of the OBRL now, our Metro Ford of Chicago. Any car, any make, any model. emetroford.com. Check out Patrick and his team, and like I said, any make, any model delivered to your door. Give them a call. Check out the website at emetroford.com, our sponsor for our premier series on Sunday mornings. emetroford.com. See ya.
I'm wondering if Ed Campbell and the Cool Ranch Chip and the Doritos truck there, if he maybe used up his tires a little early in this run, because the trucks are starting to get by him a little bit here. Eddie Jones battling him right now, and that would be for the 6th position.
Yeah, it's, when you're stuck underneath somebody like that for a long period of time, it will beat them up.
I see Kevin's been closing that gap a little bit on Vern, trying to get enough time to make that last ditch run. He's got it under a quarter second right now.
Yeah, we're sitting here, on lap 38 when we cross the stripe to go. Or I'm sorry, yeah.
Down to 17 to go.
17 to go when we cross the stripe, you're right.
I don't think Kevin will put a bumper on him, but I know he'll put a lot of pressure on trying to force Vern into a mistake.
I don't think we're going to see that until 10 laps to go, to be honest with you. He seems like he's just reeling them in, keeping them in shots distance here.
Eddie Jones must have tires going away. Dakota Pischke getting inside a Raging Cajun, and Josh Mayhew got him just a couple laps early.
Yeah, you've got the 40 looking at him now. I know he's laps down. He'll probably just stay out of that mix, but 103. Let's hope he does the smart move here and doesn't get into that mix.
Jim Westerfield's running 15th right now. He's the last car on the lead lap. He's about 3/4 of a lap behind our leader, Vern Margheim.
Yeah, they're starting to spread out, and it looks like Vernon doing a real nice job. Just keeping in front of everybody right now. Kevin's still on his heels there. See Vernon's view right there. We go to Kevin. That's your distance right now with Kevin Rupert driving right now in the cockpit view, which we don't use much here.
Hello to Chris Colombo joining us tonight on our social media platform. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. That's for position right there. I see position with Gary Corbett. He's running, I believe, 11th. And Ralph Vandervoort's running right behind him, and that is for position yet.
03's looking around, seeing if he can get that spot from him. Ken, we're sitting at a 120 of 130. We've got 10 laps to go. We cross the stripe.
Yeah, and we still have Kevin Rupert about 2/10 of a second, 2 to 3/10 of a second, so about a quarter second behind Vern. We'll see if he can give it one final effort. I'm not sure what kind of tires both of those guys have underneath them, but Dan Berghoff, he's not that far behind either one of them guys. We have a caution out, Coco.
I heard. I have no idea where that came with 10 left, so this is going to change a lot of things.
Oh, everyone's going to have to come down and get fresh tires on. If you don't get tires on, you're going to be a dead duck out there.
Pace car empty.
That should help Jim Westerfield out.
Short track, we gotta close up better.
You kind of wonder if anyone's going to do a 2-tire stop here. I'm not sure if that would be a good idea, but I'm thinking some people may give that a shot.
Looks like the 12's going in, 33 dives down.
Oh, Dan Berghoff pulls her back up on the racetrack.
Dan stays out. The 18, the only truck out there right now from what I see, Ken, of the lead cars or the lead trucks. That's
We're gonna see if that's gonna make a big difference or not. I think Dan's in a rough shape there.
Well, yeah, but that's gonna mess up all those guys who thought they were gonna get a wave around. Nobody's getting a wave around. Is that correct?
That would be correct. If Dan doesn't come in, there is no wave around. But that would put our second place guy right on the tails of Dan Berghoff because the guys on the lead lap will take positions over any vehicle that's a lap or more down.
Kind of watching who does and who doesn't come in. See what we got here. These are the lap trucks kind of come into the pit lane. There goes 40.
Yeah, I'm checking with timing and scoring right now to see who got the lucky dog.
Everybody pretty much should come in if you're a lap down at this point. You can't get the wave rounds though.
Looks like Robert Garisco got the lucky dog for this one, so that puts Robert back on the lead lap.
That's also going to put up, is the 35 going to gain a bunch from that? I think he pitted later than everybody else can.
I see Rupert is running second. And Vern Mardheim running third. So if Kevin can get his tires sticking right off the get-go here, I think Kevin's in the catbird seat for a win. I think it's going to be very hard to pass Kevin. I think he's going to be able to get rid of Dan pretty quick, but it's time will tell. But I'm thinking Kevin's going to have a great chance of winning this race tonight.
We're going to stick with the leaders no matter what happens. I'm not going to switch over the cameras and just watch this 18, 12, 33, 39 shootout here for the last 4 laps, I believe, that we're going to be taking. So if something happens in the back, we'll have to see if we can review it. I think
we got 1 lap to green here, Coco. So as they go into corner 1, I'm looking at timing and scoring to see how many trucks we have in the lead lap. I believe we have 15 or 16 trucks on the lead lap yet.
You got the 18 underneath the 12 right now, choosing the bottom lane in OBRL fashion, getting to select that line.
20's taking a yellow for that one.
I think 18 or 12 just got to throw it in at turn 1. I really do. Hope and pray she sticks.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if their tires stick well enough as they hit the accelerator coming down to the green.
All right, here we go, guys. Yeah, hopefully they get good. It looks like pace lights are out. We're going racing. These guys are pulling them belts tight, jumping on that wheel, getting ready to hammer that throttle. Here we go, guys. 18 brings them down at big speed here. Green flag waves. These guys are up and running. Burning rubber, baby. Good start between the 18 and 12. They are side by side. Nobody actually gained anything off that restart. Kevin Rupert throws it in there, like I said, and here he comes. He's staying on the outside of him. Looks like 18 has him. Kevin is all over the back bumper of the 12. 33 dives underneath 12, slides up a little bit, pushing that 12 high. All over the back bumper, 33 over the 18. Oh, looking at good 3 wide.
Kevin's starting to get some heat in them tires. I think he's in the catbird seat right now.
He just got to push it and be smart. As long as 18 doesn't clip him. Kevin is in front now in the 12 truck, just moving it forward. This race is for second, third, fourth at this point. 18 does not have enough to stay. Just falling back. 3 wide going in and out of that turn. 33 and 15.
50 watts, Gab in second place.
Oh, 18 gets up into the wall. We have a hit there. Caution flag is waving.
We're going to end up going green-white checkered here, Coco.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get on this one. I was right on it when it happened, but let's see what we kind of got here.
Pace car coming out too. Pace car coming out too. Checking up in the backstretch.
Saw another truck spinning right in front of Dan there. I'm not sure who that was.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It looks like who was around him when they started that mess? It's going to be the 39 or the 3, right? 39 or 02. Let's try looking at that 39. Looks like he blinks out, so we don't see much of it, but it looks like the 39 gets into him or gets just loose and comes around there. The 02 goes down. 19 plows into him, and Dakota was having a real nice job tonight, but gets the 02 going around. 18 looks like he comes out with a little bit of damage as the 02 spinning. 94 gets underneath. Whoa, very close. 23 comes in and plows him, and there's a disqualification there. Yeah, not too bad there, Ken.
Yeah, the 02 just wrong place, wrong time tonight. Had a good run going there. Bad break for Josh Mayhew. Well,
Yeah.
Kevin Rupert's going to have a decision to make if he wants high groove or low groove. Thinking Kevin's going to want to stay down low. I think that's the fast way with fresh rubber on. So I think Kevin's going to stay low. That'll put Mike Watts up on the top side, and Troy Torgerson's going to be right behind, I believe, Kevin. Hey, Christopher Monroe, he's up to 4th spot. And Christopher did not have a good qualifying effort tonight, but great comeback, and good to see that 15 truck coming up towards the front of the pack tonight.
Doing a real nice job there. These guys, a lot of them did a nice job. What caution flag is this, Ken?
This pit stop or caution number 2 tonight.
Looks like you might take that one too.
Well, still got a green-white checkered, so anything can happen.
She's Crystal. Princess Crystal said this is number 3.
She's probably right.
So
She's
I
probably
win.
she's probably paying more attention to the race than what I am, I guess. I'm looking at our screen to see which picture of me is up there, if it's myself or if it's Waldorf.
Well, we'll just go with the Muppets one more time for the finish of this race before they go green. That way you guys can see them. I think they're an attractive pair.
Yeah, those guys look pretty darn sharp tonight. We got one to green. We got Kevin Rupert and Mike Watts in the front row. Second row is going to be Troy Torgerson and Christopher Monroe. Third row is going to be Vern Margheim. Eddie Jones running sixth. Fourth row is going to be Ralph Vandervorst and Gary Corbett. Great run for Gary Corbett, running the top 10 right now. And the fifth row is going to be Brian Glass and Robert Garisco. Coco, as we're coming into three, hey, hopefully this is the last time we can bring them down, so I'll turn it over to you and turn us over to green.
Thanks to our sponsor, Burning Rubber Radio. These guys are pulling the belts tight, jumping on that wheel, and going down the backstretch one last time in pit fast or pace speed, hopefully, and getting this sucker ready to go.
All right, guys, tighten it up. Second gear, going green. Good luck.
Well, Coco, I think you know who I'm rooting for. I'm pulling for that 12 truck right now.
Absolutely, we got to pull it for him. He's, I'm sure he's excited, and butterflies and everything are going on right now. Vernon's sitting in what, fifth position right now, Ken? Right next to the 14. Pace car's off, and we're getting ready to run. Green flag waves, and their guys are off and running. It looks like they take a little bit of hesitation not to spin the tires. Kevin in a 98 going into turn one. Kevin has low line. 98's trying to fight back, but Kevin just can drive off that corner. Hopefully he's holding him down a little bit, but doing a real nice job of keeping it wide.
That's Fitty Watts on the outside of him in the 99 truck.
99's doing a fantastic job. They're side-by-side racing, coming off of 4. Across the stripe.
This is a barn burner, man.
Absolutely. It looks like we got 34. Kevin's in the lead. Oh, we get a touch there. Everybody goes around. Kevin takes it.
We're staying green.
We are still green right now with Kevin Rupert.
I don't know if I did or someone behind
15 truck in second place, picking it up with Vern and Mariam in third. They cross the line like this with no caution. 12 truck takes this race. Nice job by those guys.
Good win, dude.
Boy, they balled up some trucks late or back in that pack. I'm not sure what all happened there, but great win for Kevin Rupert.
I got to check the replay. I don't know if I didn't feel anything, but the X popped up, and then you spun.
Let's see where they set it up, Kevin, or Ken, see if I can see anything here. What trucks were they there?
That would have been the 15 truck, the 99 truck, and the 98 truck.
Here's what I have. I have the 98 truck right here. It looks like the 15 truck may be getting on. Yeah, that's...
Congrats, top 3. Good job, guys. 12, 15, 3. Nice.
If you look, there's a ton of net code there, Ken.
Yeah, that's a shame to see that late in the race like that. You hate to see this thing get picked up by netcode.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
start bringing the podium finishers down here. Hopefully we can talk to a couple of these guys.
Yeah, that's a shame. We'll look at this and then we'll get back with our winners here in a minute. At speed, it looks like that happens, but definitely nobody's fault here. That's netcode. What you see netcode right there as he jumps to the outside, taking that hit.
That's a rough break from Mike Watts. He had a good run going there. Well, with us right now, we got our third place finisher. We got the number 33 truck of Vern Markheim. Vern, nice job tonight.
Yeah, the Young & Sons Indiana Diesel GTR Simulator Tundra was on the ball tonight. It was fast, especially on those long runs. I had the fuel mileage to make it to the end where everybody else had to pit one more time. Me and the 03, it looks like we were on the same schedule. It just didn't work out at the end. And the 2-tire deal, 12 took 2. I took 2, but I put too much fuel in it and it held me back a little bit. So it kind of jumbled me up a little bit more, but it was a good finish, clean race. No contact with anybody. I'm pretty pleased. It was pretty hairy at the end, though.
Yeah, we watched that end, believe it or not, and I think the review committee has to view it. But there was about 37 feet between the two trucks that actually made contact. And that's a shame to see that happen.
It sure was on their part, but it put me up into third. So,
well, it looked like you were good all night long. The tires stay underneath you for the most part for the entire run.
The whole run, this truck was just glued to the track. It was on a rail. I never had one hiccup going in and out of the pits. No speeding, no nothing. Like I said, we were on a mission tonight, and we had that thing won until that last caution. It happens. Clean race, no incident. I'll take it. Third place, and you guys do a great job. I appreciate everything.
Great, man. Well, congratulations on a third place finish. Fantastic job tonight. We watched all night long. It looked like you had a handle on that truck, and that truck was doing real nice for you. So congratulations. You want to make a shout out to anybody, sponsors, fans, friends?
Yeah, just Indiana Diesel GTR Simulator out in California. Those guys, they're kind of struggling right now. If you guys are looking for that new sim rig, go check them out. GTRsimulator.com. That's 888-9-GTR-SIM. And again, guys.
Ken, what do you got for Vernon before he leaves? You're welcome.
Well, Vern, just want to say congratulations on a great finish tonight. Best of luck to you the rest of the season, and we'll see you this weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good job.
I have our second place finisher, Christopher Monroe. Chris, hey, can you hear us, man?
Christopher Monroe. I don't think he hears us.
I'm going to go give our winner a chance to come down and talk and see if Christopher can join us yet. So let me pull down Kevin.
How about now? You guys got me?
There you go, Christopher. How you doing, buddy? This is Coco and Ken in the booth.
Good, man. I was hitting the button and nothing was happening.
Congratulations on a great second place finish tonight. How did everything go for you tonight? Little luck towards the end, but you did have a strong truck there towards the very end.
Yeah, I feel bad for Mike Watts. A little bit of net code out there at the end, and it would have been a good run into 3. I don't know where I don't know if we would have come out, but it was going to be a good.
Yeah, it was a real nice race. I mean, you were sitting back there; they were battling it out up front, and just kind of waiting your turn. How was the truck for you tonight?
Truck was good. I don't know what happened in qualifying. And but just consistent and just working my way to the front and kept it clean. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that was a nice race. We watched you all night long, kind of poking around and doing what you're do. But Ken, what do you got for him tonight?
Christopher, great run tonight. You want to give a shout out to your friends or family or anything like that, sponsors?
Yeah, we're going to do a shout out for Cruisin' Rum Hotel on the K down at St. Croix. This lockdown has everybody hurting, and the islands especially. They rely on tourism. So when all this is lifted, maybe you guys want to book a vacation, go to stcroix.com, help those people out. It's a beautiful place. Anywhere you stay, everywhere you go.
That's fantastic. Well, thanks for the shout out and congratulations on the second place finish. That's a nice job tonight. And have a fantastic evening. Be safe, be healthy, and good luck in your upcoming races.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Good work. Good job.
Thank you. Ken, take our champion tonight.
Yeah, we got our review committee partner along with us here, Kevin Rupert. Kevin Rupert, congratulations on a great run. How did everything go tonight?
Thanks there, Double K. It went amazingly well. I'm a little surprised, to be honest with you. I mean, I totally blew the first green flag pit stop and missed pit road and had to drive around. And I figured at that point I was in complete trouble. But then every time I kept looking, I was further and further up. So I'm not really sure why, but I'll take.
Well, you did a fine job all night long poking through that field one by one. We watched you go through it. How was everybody on track tonight? They seemed like they were being real patient. They seemed like they were being really gentlemanlike tonight.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I think everybody's car was so equal. It was hard to pass. At least probably the first 15 laps of the run, it was almost impossible to pass because everybody was about the same speed. You could only make a pass if somebody sort of messed up going into a corner. But the longer runs is where I felt like I was making my ground, which is typically what I do. I'm not sure how I do it, but that's how I seem to make most of my ground up. And so tonight we had some good long runs. But I'll tell you what, that the last 2 restarts were a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of fun out there tonight.
Kevin, did you grab 2 tires on that last stop, or did you go for all 4?
Well, as I told Vern, I only took a right front. That was it. That's what I told him. But no, yes, I took 2 tires, no gas.
She seemed to stick pretty well when you threw that in that corner on that restart.
Yeah, it felt like 4 tires. What I did is before I pulled in, I looked at my tire wear and I noticed that the left fought less on my last pit stop. So I was like, yeah, if I've got any chance, I think I have to take 2. And then the 18 stayed out and he held me back for a lap on that second to the last restart. Then I went into 1 high and I had a hell of a run and she stuck. It's kind of like the Days of Thunder. I had some, match tires on the right. And if I go,
Sounds good, buddy. Well, congratulations on that win tonight. Fantastic job, fantastic race by all. Is there a shout out you want to do to anybody, friends, family, sponsors?
I'll give a shout out to my entire family, even though my kids will watch video games online all the time. But when I ask them to watch my races, they just look at me like I'm dumb. I'll just give a shout out to them.
I hear you. I hear those who have kids understand totally what you're saying. So good job tonight, Kevin, on that win and that fantastic run tonight.
Thanks, guys. Look forward to watching the replay.
Sounds good. Ken, anything before we set Kevin free?
No, I just want to wish him good luck the rest of the season and congratulations on a great win tonight. And Kevin, it's been a pleasure working with you on the review committee. Got to know you pretty good the last couple of months now, and appreciate you. You're a good friend and a good guy.
Thanks. I really missed you out there telling me when to pit, to be honest with you. I just followed the crowd.
All right, Kevin, well, stay safe and stay healthy, buddy, and congratulations on that win tonight.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right, Ken, I think that wraps up another Wednesday night OBRL truck race sponsored by Burning Rubber Radio at brr.show on PMN. It was a fantastic race tonight, Ken. What you say?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Great race. Went a lot of laps under green, and we had few cautions towards the end, but still, I think very entertaining race, and good to see Kevin Rupert with the win. Christopher Monroe running second, Vern Markheim third. So good runners, good competitors all up front, and we still ended up with 13 trucks on the lead lap. So pretty good race out there tonight.
Yeah, it was a fantastic job by them, and I just want to thank all our viewers and listeners and what have you, and the drivers tonight did a fantastic job. Thanks to everybody in the OBRL League for what they do and the time they put in. And I just want to give a shout out to Eddie Jones and Kevin Rupert and Ken, yourself, and as well as Joel Kilburn putting all this together with Stephen Thompson. It's a fantastic league. Come check us out, OBRL.net. And everybody, please be safe, be healthy, and take care of yourself in this crisis in time. That's it from OBRL. From Ken and Coco. See you later.